Hey guys, it's Top 10 Explorations, and today we're diving headfirst into the dark side of our planet. We're talking about places so haunted, so cursed that people say just visiting them could ruin your life. Or end it completely. I mean, it is spooky season, right? We're talking abandoned islands, haunted forests, and even a house that might be built by ghosts. Stay till the end because number one is so dangerous. It's illegal to even step foot there. Let's begin. Okay guys, buckle up because our first stop is the Dyatlov Pass in Russia. This place has been giving people nightmares for decades. Picture this. 1959, 9 experienced hikers are found dead. Not just dead guys like something really bad happened. I'm talking crushed bones, missing tongues, and get this. Some of them were found barefoot in the snow. Barefoot, in freezing temperatures. It's like they ran from something in pure terror. But what could scare a group of seasoned hikers like that? Some say it was an avalanche. Others whisper about secret military experiments. To this day, the Dyatlov Pass remains one of the most terrifying unsolved mysteries in history. Makes you wonder, right, what really happened out there in the frozen wasteland. Next up, we're heading to Japan, to a place so unsettling they call it the Suicide Forest. Aokigahara Forest is so silent, so oppressive, that it's become tragically known for people, well, ending their lives there. Imagine walking through these dense trees, the silence so thick you can practically taste it. No birds singing, no animals rustling, just nothing. They say the trees are so packed together they block out all sound. People who have been brave enough or maybe foolish enough to venture into Aokigahara talk about feeling watched, followed by unseen eyes. They say you can practically feel the sadness, the despair, soaked into the very ground. Some even claim to have seen ghostly figures, remnants of the souls lost in the forest's depths. Would you dare to walk through Aokigahara Forest? Let me know in the comments. Our next stop takes us to Italy, to an island so haunted the government won't let you visit. Poveglia Island, just off the coast of Venice. This place is soaked in darkness, used as a quarantine zone during the Black Plague. Thousands were sent there to die, their bodies burned in giant pyres. Can you imagine the screams? Years later, an insane asylum was built. Stories from that time are truly messed up. Patients reported being tortured. Some say the doctors were driven mad. Now, Poveglia stands abandoned. The Italian government has declared it off limits. Okay guys, this next one is straight out of my nightmares. Deep in the canals of Mexico City lies Isla de las Muñecas, the island of the dolls. Don Julian Santana found a drowned girl and hung a doll in her memory. But then things took a dark turn. Hundreds of dolls appeared, hanging from trees, their eyes missing. Locals say the dolls are possessed, whispering in the dead of night. Imagine being stuck on that island at night, surrounded by these creepy dolls. No thanks, I'd rather sleep with the lights on. Get ready to enter the Bermuda Triangle of Romania, guys, because our next stop is Hoia Baciu Forest. This place is like a magnet for paranormal activity, and people who go in often come out different. Imagine walking through the woods, and suddenly you're surrounded by glowing orbs of light. Or you see a shadowy figure watching you from behind a tree, only to have it vanish into thin air. People have reported all sorts of strange occurrences in Hoia Baciu, from time distortions to unexplained electronic malfunctions. Would I ever go there? Absolutely not. I'm good with watching from the safety of my computer screen, thank you very much. Alright guys, let's talk about a house so strange, so full of twists and turns, that it could only have been designed by ghosts? I'm talking about the Winchester Mystery House in California. The story goes that Sarah Winchester, the heiress to the Winchester rifle fortune, was haunted by the spirits of those killed by her family's guns. So she did what any sane person would do. She started building. For 38 years straight, construction never stopped on the Winchester house, resulting in a sprawling mansion with staircases that lead to nowhere, doors that open to brick walls, and secret passageways hidden within walls. Visitors and staff have reported seeing strange shadows, hearing disembodied voices, and feeling cold spots. Some even say they've encountered the ghost of Sarah Winchester herself, still wandering her endless mansion. It's enough to make you want to sleep with the lights on, right? Our next stop takes us beneath the bustling streets of Paris to a place of silence and shadows, the catacombs of Paris. Imagine miles upon miles of underground tunnels, But instead of dirt and rocks, you're surrounded by bones, millions of them, the skeletal remains of over 6 million Parisians, stacked upon each other, creating a chilling, macabre spectacle. They say that down in the depths of the catacombs, deep beneath the City of Lights, you can feel the weight of all those souls pressing down on you. Some say the spirits of the dead still wander these tunnels, searching for a way out, for peace. Would you dare to venture into the catacombs of Paris, knowing that the bones of millions lay just inches beneath your feet? Next, we're traveling to Turkmenistan, to a place that sounds like it's straight out of a fantasy novel, The Door to Hell. But this is no work of fiction, guys. It's a real place. And it's been burning for over 50 years. Picture this. A giant crater in the middle of the desert, spewing flames and smoke into the air 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And the craziest part? It was an accident. Back in 1971, some Soviet scientists were drilling for natural gas when they accidentally hit a massive underground cavern. The ground collapsed, swallowing their equipment and creating this giant crater. They figured the natural gas would burn out in a few weeks, but guess what? It never did. Now the door to hell burns day and night, a fiery testament to human error. Get ready for some Southern Gothic horror, guys, because our next stop is the Myrtles Plantation in Louisiana. This grand old mansion has been standing for centuries, and it's seen its fair share of tragedy. So much tragedy, in fact, that it's now considered one of the most haunted houses in America. They say at least 12 ghosts roam the halls of the Myrtles Plantation, each with their own story to tell. But the most famous ghost is Chloe, a former slave who was caught poisoning the owner's family. Visitors have reported seeing objects move on their own, hearing ghostly whispers, and even feeling cold spots. Some have even claimed to see Chloe's reflection in the mirrors, her eyes staring back at them with an unnerving intensity. I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't want to spend a night in the Myrtles Plantation. Alright guys, we've saved the most dangerous for last. And I'm not talking about ghosts or demons here. I'm talking about real, living, breathing danger. Our final stop is North Sentinel Island, a place so off-limits, so dangerous that it's basically illegal to even go near it. Home to the Sentinelese, one of the last uncontacted tribes on Earth. They have lived in isolation for thousands of years and attack anyone who comes near. In 2006, 2 fishermen were killed after drifting too close. The Indian government has declared it a complete no-go zone. North Sentinel Island is a stark reminder that some places are completely off-limits. So, there you have it, guys. 10 of the most cursed and dangerous places on this planet. From haunted forests to forbidden islands, these places are not for the faint of heart. Some of them are just plain sad, and some of them are straight up terrifying. So, which of these places would you never visit? Or do you dare explore them all? Let me know in the comments. And if you love creepy mysteries, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Top 10 Explorations for more spine-chilling discoveries. Until next time, stay spooky.